How's it going? I was just watching Lucky Strike 502's video called I Miss the Good Old Days on YouTube, and it really got me thinking back to all my years on YouTube, one year in particular. It was 2007. Now, this was an era when there was a lot of... Just hang on one second. Hey, could you shut that off, please? I'm trying to make a video! Anyway, 2007 was a year when there was a lot of entertaining drama on YouTube. One situation was pretty intense. It involved Renetto, and he was in a verbal war with a guy named Hellion Exciter, who, as far as I know, isn't even on YouTube anymore. There were threats going back and forth, and it even looked like there was going to be an organized fight between the two at one point. Yeah, Renetto was pissed. And I mean pissed at Hellion Exciter. But 2007 was also the year of the As One YouTube gathering at Pier 39 in San Francisco. Now this was something I had to attend, and I'd booked that trip long in advance. However, that trip didn't really work out so well for me. When the day came, I missed my flight. I mean, I caught another flight, but by the time I got to San Francisco, caught a cab and arrived at Pier 39, the gathering was pretty much over. So that sucked. And to make things worse, there was some sort of mix-up with my hotel booking, and I ended up with no place to stay. So I ended up sitting at the bar in the hotel's pub, with a beer in front of me, totally exhausted. And I was about to call a cab when suddenly somebody sits next to me, and it's Renetto. I have to admit, I was a little starstruck, so I was pretty nervous when I introduced myself. I told him what happened and that I was planning on sleeping at the airport, and he said, "Are you crazy?" And I said, "No." He wouldn't hear of it though. He said, "Look," he said, "I'm leaving in a few hours, so I won't be using the room the entire night, and anyway, there's plenty of room." By that, I thought he meant a couch or something, but he literally had another bedroom inside his hotel room. Anyway, I brought an extra camcorder on that trip because I was hoping to do, fancy interviews / blogs with YouTubers, but of course that didn't happen. So I asked him if he wanted to do a video like that because, well, I was excited. I was actually hanging out with Renetto. Now, he didn't really want to though because he was catching a flight for London in a few hours and, he wanted to get in as much sleep as possible. But then I said, "Come on, you can sleep on the plane." And I managed to talk him into a short video. So I set up the cameras and he started by asking me a question. I answered his question and he, Who's my favorite YouTuber?
Yeah.
Well, that's a tough one.
I mean...
I don't know, you've got some really great videos, definitely. But if I had to choose a favorite, probably have to say Hellion Exciter.
So,
Okay, what I meant to say was... You. I woke up in a stairwell to the hotel manager asking me to leave the hotel, and I don't have a lot of luck with these YouTube-related trips.
Hey,